Can you imagine it? I almost can. And although that is just an inspiration photo and not directly what we're going to do, a lot has changed since our last video. We had an amazing crew come out and help my husband. 3 guys and him were able to get all this done, and I was quite amazed at how much extra space was left above the containers, which led us into thinking maybe we should have lofts after all. Originally, I didn't want a small space, but considering this would be an amazing reading nook and a place to keep recipe books and other things, I figured why not. So above the beige container, we may just leave that as storage and a deck on the top. But as far as over the blue container, we're going to leave that accessible nook open to the kitchen. I'm so excited to watch it all come together, even though the job site is a complete mess. In the blue container, I plan to have our laundry and another living space just for entertainment purposes. This space will be all under roof, and it will be essentially an outdoor courtyard with living plants because I like to be as much in nature as possible. This will be our living, bath, and master bedroom space. And I'm very excited to be able to look out this window every single morning when I wake up. We tried really hard to make every single bit of this project usable space for our family, and I hope that you'll enjoy watching the process. As you leave our garden zone, you will come up this footpath that will reach our home site. And I just wanted to show you guys how different it looks from all of our previous videos whenever you're able to see what will eventually be the roof structure through the tree lines. It's quite different seeing something there after 2 years of just imagining that that is where our home would one day be. As usual, we need to take a look at the creek and just check the water flow and see how things are going. And as usual, they're perfect. Our plants are loving life as they are constantly being fed water, and it's very little maintenance for me to have to keep up with anything. The only problem is keeping care of it during the winter when the temperatures drop. So I may lose quite a few of these perennials if it gets too freezing. That brings us back to the loft space. I would love your opinions on what to do other than obviously a floor bed and reading nook, bookshelves, etc. We're really excited to be able to modify that whole area that we originally didn't even plan on having to be there. We can take a walk inside now, which will be glass sliding doors, just to give you an idea of what the space is actually going to look like. The ceilings are 14 foot tall.
Welcome to Chateau. Hey, McAdoo.
This weather barrier has a little bit of the front facing that is going to be open with a window closed off, but you can still see through and see where that window will be. It is now dried in, and we are starting on working on the inside of it now, which I'm super excited about. It really just is becoming real, guys, and I can't imagine the process is going to be fun the whole way through.